All right, gang, it's your boy Nature, aka Nature, gang. All right, gang. So we see price go all the way up to 1941. Um, just above take profit 12. We seen price push above take profit 12. March 1st, 2022, around 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock, we see price push above take profit 12. 1930 and go all the way up to 1941, almost to 1945, which is take profit 13. And obviously, we would have seen a push above there. We would have went back up to 1965, take profit 14, 1965, and price was just up here, gang. February 24th, 2022. This is the highest that we've seen price get up to. It's at 1974, take profit 14. So price was just up here, and price goes almost to take profit 13, 1945. Still at take profit 12 area at 1941. So let's just break this move down. We thought price was in a downtrend. We was looking on the 4 hour and in the 1 hour and the 15. And we thought price was heading back down, and it did head back down from it's around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. We seen price heading from 1925 all the way back down to 1911, and we did see that move. And then price made a higher high back up to 1941. So I just break this move down. We see this double bottom pattern. We was explaining this earlier. Price made this double bottom pattern February 28th. Made the first bottom February 28th, 2022. And then it headed back up, made the second bottom February 28th, 2022, going into March 1st, 2022. And price made a higher high March 1st, 2022, around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock London session. We seen price, push above, take profit 11, 1915, and go all the way up to 1925. And this is from like 3 to 5 o'clock. We see this move happen to 1925. Then we seen around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, we seen price push from 1925 back down to 1912. And then 8 o'clock, New York session, 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock, we see price push from 1915 all the way past 1930, take profit 12, and eventually all the way to 1941. So, let's just break this move down, and as I said, we were selling this back down, and we got out the trade at 1911. As price didn't go all the way down to take profit 10. As buyers and sellers are looking for sales and buys, but we have to look at the overall direction of what price is really doing. And we see this double bottom pattern, but we have to really look at the overall direction of what price is doing. Um, and first, before we actually just decide to just get in for sales or buys. You see the double bottom pattern. This was February 28th, 2022, going into March 1st, 2022. And we see price, February 28th make a higher high, a higher low, and a higher high March 1st, 2022. It makes this higher low, and then it makes another higher high. This is making what structure is making what candlestick pattern is making it's making structure, making what higher highs and higher lows and higher highs and higher lows and higher highs. Um, so how would we had determined what price was doing? If we remove this right here, um, obviously we could see once we remove all the trend lines, we can see that price. We have to see what price is doing. Overall. Okay, so price is heading up. Price was heading up overall. We're in an uptrend. For today. Like I said, some traders were looking for sales, some traders were looking for buys. But overall price was in an uptrend. So I will show you that real fast. Let me show you that. Overall price was in an uptrend. If we go to the 4 hour, we can see this clearly, as clear as day. We can see price was in an uptrend. As you can see. Price been in an uptrend from January 31st, February 1st. We've been in the uptrends from February 3rd. We've been in this uptrend, and all the way up to February 24th. Price goes all the way up to take profit 14. February 24th, and we've been in this uptrend ever since, though, gang. You can see we've been in this uptrend. And then you saw February 24th, 2022, price makes a higher low back down to take profit 9. And this is why we have to zoom out sometimes and look at what direction price is really overall what price is going in. You see on a 4-hour overall price is in an uptrend. If we go to the daily real fast, we can see this as well. On the daily, you can see price is in an uptrend overall. Candlesticks are above this trend line. We're still in an uptrend. Even though we see the shooting star pattern and we seen price, did go back down and take profit 9. Overall, we're still in an uptrend. As we go back to the 4-hour, overall, again, we're still in an uptrend. You can see candlesticks are still above this trend line. Even though price made this higher low, we have to look at the overall structure. That's why we look at the 4-hour and the daily, and it will tell us right here. It shows us that we're still in an uptrend. Price was just making a higher low after going all the way up to take profit 14. Price was just making a higher low. Back down to take profit 9, and eventually heading back up. Now to take profit 12. And it almost got to take profit 13, 1945. And price was just making a higher low though. Overall, we're still in an uptrend. This is why we want to go to the 4-hour and the daily to see the overall direction. As looking on the 1 hour and the 15, we only look on that really for entries and for structure, but we have to look at the 4-hour and the daily to see really what's going on. You can see on the 4-hour and the daily, price is in an uptrend. I'll show you on the daily again. Price is in an uptrend. We're still in an uptrend, gang. You can see for the day on this candlestick for the day, we can zoom in a little bit. For the day, price is heading all the way up, and it looks like it's going to take profit 13 at 1945, and then it can get all the way back up here to 1965. Like I said, price could be going to the 2000s. We could be going right to 2000s. As price can still get up here. So just keep that in mind. So we see price, go all the way back up to take profit 12 and almost to take profit 13 on a daily. Let's go back to the 4-hour. You can see it's on a daily though. Price is at take profit 12, going to take profit 13, 1945. It's at 1941 right now. So on the 4-hour, you can see, we can see right here on the 4-hour, it looks a little confusing until we actually back up and you can see, okay, we're actually in an uptrend. We've been in an uptrend since February 1st, February 2nd, February 3rd. We've been in this uptrend, and price went all the way back down after this major move, after, fundamental news. We know we're fundamentals, but just looking at the overall direction of the trend, and looking at the overall direction of what price is doing overall on a higher time frame, you can see that price is an uptrend. Obviously, it's just made a higher low, after going up to take profit 14 last week, February 24th, doing with President Biden and President Vladimir Putin. We seen price, and with the fundamental news and everything, which is extremely important for our psychology, fundamental news, that's why we go over it. But just looking at technical analysts, we can see that price is in the uptrend, it's still in the uptrend. Candlesticks are above this trend line. We have our trend line, and price is still in the uptrend gain, and going back up to take profit 13 as we speak, 1945. So it's good. So it's good to overall look at structure and on a higher time frame on a daily and a 4-hour, and then we can scroll into the the 1 hour and a 15, for entries. But we have to we have to find out what the overall structure is, and you can see the overall structure is an uptrend. Prices in an uptrend overall. So we see prices in an uptrend overall, and it's still in an uptrend, and next level is 1965. We get a push above 1965. prices and go into the 2000s. All right, gang.